Well, essentially, we came to PEG the moment we heard that operational excellence and efficiency is one of the challenges for the customers, and we've been dealing with this issue for some time. So I guess it was an easy fit. NICE has actually been in the area of improving customer experience in the contact center, you know, where agents been taking their calls for a long time. But what we found out is that there's another big area which has been basically untouched, and that's the area of the back office. That's the area where the people there, their employees, deal with interacting with their customers, but not necessarily over the phone. They deal with cases, claims, and they work a lot on their desktop. And up until now, there's been no real way to analyze efficiencies, who's working properly, how many employees you really need to deal with the schedule. But now, these questions can finally be answered. When it comes to perfecting customer experience, it really is about, first of all, employee motivation, getting your employee, your most valuable resource, to be more engaged. Now, how do you get them to be more engaged? The trick is really to try and find those weak spots or those areas for improvement where you can basically train your employees to be better. And this is, I'd say, actually the most important part, empowering them, giving them this sense of authority. This is their area. Show them where their strong spots are and recognize them for that, and show them where the weak spots are and help them to be better in those specific areas. That way they can then provide the perfect customer experience, which is what we're all here about. We basically open the veil, we pick up the veil, we show the opportunities for the operational efficiency, for productivity, and for the experience which they can provide to their own customers. Let me share with you an example. Some employees may be arriving late to work or not working half of the time on their desktops, okay? But when they do work, they're extremely productive. That would be one type of a conversation which you'd be having with your employee. Another kind of employee would be someone who's working the whole time, really in productive applications, but simply can't hit the mark in the terms of processes or claims or widgets that she's actually filling out. Now we have the opportunity, and there's solutions out there in the market which enable us to understand which kind of conversation we need to have with our employees so that they can provide the perfect customer experience to their customers. And the key question goes actually always back to the customer. So what are you actually trying to achieve? What is your business objective? Because you're right, there is such a ton of information out there, and what we find is the key idea is to focus. You need to try and focus, first of all, what your business objective is. Is it for getting better handle time? Is it for really having a better customer interaction? Based on that, we focus the specific data which will be required for you and highlight that to the top across all levels. OPEX has really brought together a whole bunch of people who share the same passion as we share. How can they be better at what they do? And OPEX has literally set the scene for getting all these people together, which is great. The current situation of operational excellence in the contact center, it's really hitting the highest level. So we can time agents very exactly on how much time they need to take their call, how much time they spend with each customer. First contact resolution, it really is perfected. In the areas in the back office, this is still a very kind of terra nova. This area has not been touched yet. It's now starting to be touched, and organizations are understanding that, wow, if they can improve the operational excellence in their back office, that would take their customer experience up to new heights. Because, and we could end this, the customer doesn't care too much what is the back office, what is the front office. They, from their perspective, an insurance organization, they have their brand, they interact with the brand. Insurance companies now which are able to improve their excellence, their operational efficiency in the back office by highlighting who's working, who's not working, and how many employees they actually need, are able to provide their customers with a seamless, consistent experience across all their channels and across all the service. I think that in 2030, an insurance will be absolutely personalized according to your genetic signature, according to how long you're expected to live, according to your DNA, and it will be one which will be tailored specifically for you, sold specifically to you, and everything will be dealt with by you.